How to pack a pack.
Here's how you'll be asked
what all of the things are?
Back.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk you through. All right, so we have our pack all packed. Just a couple little notes on it. You'll notice that we have nothing big dangling from the outside. This hat is fine because it's super light. It's not going to make any noise. But you don't want billy cans. You don't want this shovel is strapped down pretty tight. You don't want to just like clip it to the handle and have it dangling. It'll hit you in the knees and be super obnoxious the entire time. And then you'll also notice we have all the compression straps done up. This is cinched on real tight, and everything is pulled down as far as it'll go, which just helps control the load and make it more comfortable. A really important thing when you're hiking is that you want your pack to be balanced, because if it's like bringing you side to side, that's really uncomfortable. So just trying to make sure that your load is even, that you don't have everything packed onto this side and nothing on that side. And then the rule of the lightest stuff in the bottom, heaviest stuff on top. So that works really well when you're going for group gear, because group gear will normally be heavier than your clothes. So you leave room at the top for your group gear, and then you put all your clothes and lighter stuff at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. The group gear is also the first thing that needs to come out once you reach a campsite, so having that at the top allows you to take that out before your personal things.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk you through what we're packing and how we packaged it so that it would stay good in any weather conditions. And then we're gonna show you where in the pack it goes and pack it.
Yeah, so here I have most things already packaged in plastic to keep them waterproof. So everything will be going in plastic bags like this, and you'll want to package the plastic bags with things that you might need. Kind of vacuum pack them so they're tight and compact and you're not carrying fluffy things with air.
When you're packing, you want to pack your pack with the lightest stuff at the bottom and work your way up from there. And also keep in mind accessibility and what you're going to need when. So if it's sleeping clothes, you're not going to need those until the night when you've already unpacked everything else. So they're good at the bottom.
Extra socks, another thing that can go near the bottom of your pack. Here we have Bible, journal, flashlight, and extra batteries. So this is handy to, if your pack has side compartments, not to stuff it right in your pack. This is something you tend to need on the trail, so to keep that accessible. The garbage bags, one of them can be lining your pack to keep things waterproof, and the rest can, again, find another compartment.
Just as a reference point, if you want everything in your pack to be so waterproof that if you dropped it in a creek, your stuff would not get wet.
Exactly. Hats, another thing that you need accessible. Rain gear does not go in the bottom of the pack, because when it rains, you need to unpack everything in the rain and get it all wet and get yourself wet and your rain gear wet on the inside. Put it on, put everything wet back in your pack, so you're carrying wet things, and it's just not a good idea. Bare line items near the top of your pack would be probably a good idea. So when we pack sleeping bags here, we line our sleeping bag stuff sack with a garbage bag. So that way, if you drop your sleeping bag in a creek, it will not get wet. Another handy thing about compression sacks or having a sleeping bag compressed like this is that you can stick the entire bag in, and then also the sleeping bag liner can be stuck in. And
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, so having your sleeping bag liner and sleeping bag all compressed inside this bag. These are compression straps. This bag does not have any compression straps, so these are just extra that we have here at camp. So if you have any extras at home, then you can tighten your sleeping bag and make it a little bit more compressible.
Yeah. Also make sure you garbage bag your foamy. For something like a foamy of this size, this is a perfect thing to use the clips on the outside to clip it.
Right. So here we have a few examples of what you may be given for group gear. So when you're packing your pack, you'll need to leave room in the pack for things like this. So we're going to walk you through a few possible items that you might be given by your Outtrip director.
So first off, we'll just start here. So this is a ground sheet. So we don't use tents here, we use tarps. So this goes underneath the tarp. And this is what you're going to lay your sleeping mat on. So this kind of thing can easily be folded up and like even smaller than it is right now, and then put into your pack, or even strapped to the outside if you don't have a foamy on the outside. This is the tarp that goes on top. And so yeah, again, put in your pack, strap to the outside, and then this is the ridge line that you use to tie it all together.
So this is a stove, pretty nice and compact, and then all of the food that we will be having on our Outtrips will be nicely bagged in these stuff sacks. So you may be given a stuff sack full of a meal. And then this is a water filter, so just another example of something that you can make room for in your pack.
This is a billy can, so this is what we use over a stove to cook our food, along with a fuel bottle. So these are nice. The billy cans can be packed with stuff inside of them and then put into your pack. We try not to have them dangling on the outside; they make a lot of obnoxious noise. And then lastly, we have the shovel, which is for digging holes in the wood and doing your business. And then toilet paper and some hand washing stuff as well. So yeah, this should be strapped to the outside of your shovel. It's not gross at all. Never touches poop. Only touches dirt, but should be strapped to the outside. Nailed it.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.